Hey everyone, it's Annie. It is day 6 already, right? How are you guys doing on your habits? So, as a review, right, we talked about habit stacking. We talked about getting your exercise and picking out the right time and doing your greens, right? Making some smoothies. And today I'm going to talk to you about supplements, okay? It's not like an exciting topic. And I used to think, oh, I don't need supplements, right? Supplements are for old people. I'm actually old already now, but really it's a choice between, I think I saw somebody put a graphic on, you're either going to take supplements now or you're going to take a whole bunch of medications later, right? So supplements are really have a lot to do with preventative care, and it's what we need to do now, right? It's going to cost a lot less than having to be in the hospital all the time, especially now, right? We need to really provide our body what it needs. We need to provide all the nutrients that it can get. And the number one thing, right? I actually take a whole bunch of supplements. I'm going to go over really quick. And because I will probably do another one where I go more into detail. But the basic one, especially those on a budget, I had somebody just taking supplements, like they were spending like over $400. But this one set is key. It's actually our number one product, and it is the Lifelong Vitality Pack. And of course, I don't have the container, but the actual box. But it's the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Comes in these 3. Okay. So I'm gonna go over. I'll go over really quickly on these ones. I just noticed that. All right. Okay, so basically, we have the first one we have is the Alpha CRS. Okay, I talk about this a lot. The Alpha CRS. The Alpha CRS is the one that actually gives me more energy. I've talked to you about this before, and it also helps with the joints. Okay, and this is another one that we have is essential oils, fish oils. This is really, really good for brain health. I need this now more than ever, especially when it comes time to my memory. So this is really, really good. And then the last one, again, is a Microplex BMZ. This is the food nutrient complex. And this actually gives you all the nutrients that we are not getting from the food that we eat. Again, the food that we're eating now is not as nutritious. It doesn't have all the mineral content, the vitamin content that it did before, because a lot of the farmers and the growers all they're concerned about is quantity. They are no longer concerned about quality, which is why that whole thing with gluten-free stuff, right? Before I was like, oh, what? All of a sudden, all this gluten-free stuff needs to be coming up because everybody's having issues with the gluten because of the wheat that they're creating. There is a document on Netflix regarding the wheat and how actually certain like even the bugs are falling off the wheat, right? Actually they're falling off the corn. Based on the pesticides that they're using. But I'm going off tangent. I wanted to go. Make sure you take these. At minimum, you want to take these. It starts you at 4. It's really 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. I start everybody off with just taking 1, so your body gets used to it, especially if you are not taking any supplements. And then if you don't feel a difference, you want to go ahead and take another one. I take 1 in the morning. If you don't feel a difference, take 1 in the afternoon. And if you still don't, then you take 2 in the morning, and then you take if still don't take 2 in the afternoon. Okay, but at least this one at minimum, and then the lemon will help flush toxins. So here on this slide, see there's 22 essential vitamins and minerals on there. Actually, I did not mention it does help with the cardiovascular health as well. They did a survey from a clinical study that they did for people taking the supplements, and a lot of them. So what they did was they actually picked the most common that people have said. The number one thing actually is I have more energy. Okay, again, I forgot to take them and I was wiped out on the sofa. I had no clue why. I was tired. I kept thinking, what did I do different? Why is that? Every time something's off, I always ask myself, what did I do different today? And the thing that I didn't do was I forgot to take my supplements. So right away, when I'm feeling tired, I have to think, oh yeah, I forgot to take my supplements. And then that'll be a trigger to go ahead and remind me to take my supplements. Okay. And then these are the benefits that it helps with, right? The inflammation, when I said that it really helps my joints, it helps my joints because it's reducing the inflammation around my joints. And also it does help me with my immune function. I also do take the frankincense to help me with my immune function, and I take the DDR as well. And then helps cells grow and multiply faster. I'm not sure, but something I forget to always tell you is my nails. Like my nails grow so fast. Like I have to cut my nails more than ever now. And then again, with the brain function and the memory, that also helps a lot. Digestion, metabolism, and the appearance of skin, I'm not really too sure because I use a Yarrow Pom on my skin. I use a frankincense on my skin. So I'm not able to tell the difference on there. But number one thing for sure, if you don't have any energy, I highly, highly recommend this. I think it's $79 for all three. Right. And for me, that actually lasts 4 months. Well, actually not anymore because my son is taking it now. And he actually also takes Mitomax with that. So let me go really, really quick on this. This right here. These are the supplements I take. It looks like it's a lot, right? But it's actually, I have the top three. I'm afraid to open it and spill it on here. So the top three that I have here are actually my the Lifelong Vitality, and then I take the probiotic, I take the Terrazyme, and then I have the Deep Blue Complex supplement as well. I have my turmeric that I take, and then I also have my Zenogren Complex. So those are the ones I take. The other ones here are just when I need it, right? So the Mitomax is in here. My son loves the Mitomax. He works 12-hour shifts at the hospital, so this really, really helps him. But let me see what I have here. Okay, here. So probiotics. You take the three. If that's all you can take, that's fine. That's what you want to start with. Again, that's our number one product. We're an essential oil company, and that is our number one product, right? And for good reason. So, but when you order that, you have the option to add optional supplements, and for $20 each, right? Normally this is about $35, so you get it for $20. If this is $35, you get about for $20 as well. So this one is the Terrazyme. I've talked about this one before. This is the one that helps break down your food so you have less gas, right? So if you fart a lot, if you know someone who farts a lot, this is what they need. Let me see. This is what helps break down the food, okay? We no longer produce Terrazyme the older that we get. So I forgot what the breakdown was, but if you're 60 years old, you definitely need this because you don't have any more of the enzyme that helps break down that food. So, and then PB Assist is a probiotic, right? So a lot of times, especially if you're going to do any type of cleanse, what you end up cleansing is all good. You may end up cleansing good bacteria as well. So this is putting back the good bacteria, right? So, and these two help with your gut health. A lot of our health issues start in the gut. So we really, really need to focus on the gut. With that said, though, what helps remove our toxins is the liver is the one organ that we have that is responsible for removing toxins in our body. So, and did I talk about that? Think about that. For kids, actually, we have a probiotics for kids. It's basically like it's like a pixie stick probiotic. If I have a sugar craving, I actually will just eat this as if it's candy, right? Because it's like a little pixie stick. Super, super good. So I won't take my regular probiotic. I will just take this one, okay? And then these are the other supplements. The Deep Blue, this is another one that I take, okay? Especially after tennis, I may take an extra one if I'm super, super sore. This, again, helps with any muscle and joint pain. This is also in the Alpha CRS, but if you need additional support, then you want to go ahead and take this, right? So that one's really, really good on that. And then we have the Adaptive Calming. Let me put this on, right? Okay, we have the Adaptive Calming Blend, okay? So this is the one that I actually take if you are just have a surge of energy, or like if you're stressing out, this is awesome to take. It just kind of like shuts down that emotion where you're about to freak out. So super, super helpful. Again, that is the one that I took when my son came, like when he just started working as a respiratory therapist, and they had said that they had, there was a coworker had COVID, right? So, and I wasn't new to the whole COVID thing yet. And my my emotions just kind of got haywire. And that's the one thing that actually just calmed me down like pretty quickly. Okay. The next one we have is turmeric capsules. So turmeric capsules are awesome. I take this one daily. I don't know where my turmeric bottle is. But this, again, you can even Google this. All of the benefits from turmeric really, really helps with my inflammation. Also helps fight off any of the free radicals, right? I actually also take turmeric in the morning with a tea. I do have a brain tea in the morning that I take, and it's based off some Indian guru I found on YouTube. And he was actually using fresh herbs. So he was using fresh ginger, fresh turmeric, fresh cardamom, and fresh cinnamon, and he would put it in the tea. Actually, he used ghee. So I just use water. I put a drop of each one, and I'm good to go, right? Forget having to deal with cutting everything up. So that's what makes the oil so helpful. Okay, next one is a Serenity capsule. So if you have, this is really, really good at relaxing, really, really good right before bedtime. Okay, I like to take that at night with Copaiba. Really helps calm down the nerves and really shuts down. If you lie down and you're thinking, going through your list, like, oh my God, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, oh, I need to do that. And that usually keeps you up at night, right? So Serenity is going to help kind of shut that thing off, like nip it in the bud. Okay, and then we have the phytoestrogen nutrient and bone nutrient complex. I actually will take the bone nutrient more than the phytoestrogen. So read up on that one as well. I will share the links to get more details on this one. But every now and then, I kind of like my body will just kind of tell me, okay, you need to take this one now. But the bone nutrient I do always take, especially because of my lupus background. The medication that I took had a lot to do with messing up with my bones. Like I bruise easily, so yeah, I take the bone nutrient all the time. My Toe T Max. Okay, this is the one that my son takes before to give you more energy. This is similar to taking a 5-hour energy pill, right, or a drink. So this is a really, really good one. So it helps with the mitochondria, right, and that's where all of your energy is produced, and it helps with that whole ATP cycle. Okay, Zendocrine complex. I cannot stress this enough. Okay, Zendocrine complex. This is what helps with cleaning all of your chimneys, right? I talked about the chimneys. When you're doing a detox, your body needs a way to eliminate all of those toxins. And we have 5 ways. I call them 5 chimneys. We have 5 ways to eliminate that. We eliminate them through the liver. We eliminate them through the kidneys, through the colon, through the lungs, and through the skin. Okay, if any of those are clogged, right, your body just becomes toxic. Okay, if any of you are doing a cleanse and you don't work on cleaning these out, a lot of people will get more sick when they're trying to do a cleanse, and then they say a cleanse doesn't work. So it's about knowing the proper steps to take before you actually do a cleanse. I don't start anybody on a cleanse until they do this. Okay, because there's nowhere for the toxins to go, right? Number one place your body's going to try to get rid of toxins, and actually the body will think, where's the best place for me to get rid of this? And it's always going to go through the skin. So if you have especially if you have acne. If you have acne, that means you have a lot of toxins. Your body's trying to get rid of stuff, and the easiest way is out to the skin. The skin on your face is the thinnest, right? So it's going to try to come out there the fastest. So anytime people will ask about their acne, you have to watch what you're eating, right? You have gut issues. When I do a scan for people, the scan will come up with all of that digestive oils and the supplements. So use this one, okay? I actually will take this in the morning, and that's my alarm. And then the last one, again, is the Yarrow Pom. Yarrow Pom just helps inside with the beauty. It helps a lot with the skin, right? Also helps with the cellular function. Okay, so those are really quick on what I take. Actually, let me go really quick on how I do that, right? So in the morning for supplements, what I have on here actually is if you buy the top, the LLV, you have the option to go ahead and add the Terrazyme and the PB Assist. So for me, every time I repurchase this, I will add Terrazyme, PB Assist, and then I will add the Deep Blue Complex. The Deep Blue Complex by itself is $50, right? When I buy it with the Lifelong Vitality supplements, it drops to $20. So very, very good deal, okay? So I want to actually go over where am I? Where am I? There I am. Okay, so In the morning, okay, my daily routine. In the morning, I get up like this, oh, all zombie, right? Not so much, because I will have peppermint by my bedside, okay? So peppermint by my bedside, I just kind of inhale that, and then I have really bad eyes. And every time in the morning I have like this film, and it kind of takes a while for that film to go away. And I think I may have like beginning stages of glaucoma, and that's actually one of the side effects that I got from taking all of my lupus medication. So but anyways, in the morning, what I'll do is I actually will take frankincense, 2 drops in the morning, or DDR prime. Okay, actually it's not it's Yarrow Pom. Okay, so every day I actually take DDR prime as a supplement. Why is it not clear? As a supplement, and it's upside down. Okay, and 2 drops under the skin. DDR prime is the main oil that is actually in the cancer protocol. We all have cancer cells in our body, and it's just a matter of time when they pop up. So this actually helps to kind of minimize that activity of that happening. So I take 2 drops of this every day now. I used to take the frankincense all the time because frankincense is also in the cancer protocol. But I just kind of like try to minimize as much as I take internally. So I take the DDR prime in the morning, and then I will also take either frankincense or the Yarrow Pom. Okay, the Yarrow Pom again has a cardiovascular health, which is why I'll take that 2 drops of this or 2 drops of this. Okay, and of course these two here, I slather this all over my face. Okay, so that is in the morning for that, and then I will go to the kitchen. You know, you make your green smoothie, and then I will go ahead and take my supplements here. Okay, I take about a total of 8. Okay, I take the Lifelong Vitality, right, again, and then I have the Terrazyme, and I have the PB Assist, and then the Deep Blue. So the Deep Blue I actually will not take every day anymore, right? So I just kind of, because I'm not playing tennis all the time, right? So my body doesn't really need it as much. So you also have to think about, okay, does my body really need this? Your body definitely needs the Lifelong Vitality, the probiotic, and the Terrazyme. Okay, but the Deep Blue is optional. If I'm, you know, if I'm not playing tennis a lot, I don't need to prepare my body to be playing tennis and being sore. Okay, so that I will take on an as needed basis. There is also that I also take is a turmeric. I will still take that because of all of the benefits, all of the inflammation benefits, and then the Zendocrine complex. Zendocrine complex, definitely I take that every single day. Okay, the reason I take that again is because of the toxins, and we need to take care of our liver. Our liver is actually where all our toxins are brought to, right? Your cells bring everything to the liver, and then the liver will decide, okay, you know, how should I get rid of this? Should I give it to the kidney to get to release, or should I give it to the colon to release, right? If your colon is backed up and it's not clear, it's supposed to go to the colon, it's gonna get stuck into the liver. The liver is gonna have to handle that. And if your kidneys are not working properly, then the liver has to handle that, right? So basically, the liver actually gets super, super overloaded. So we need to work on our liver, and we need to take Zendocrine, okay? So that's it for now. I know I went crazy. I just wanted to talk about Lifelong Vitality. But make sure you take the Lifelong Vitality, at least probiotic, and a PB Assist with the lemon, and flush it down. And that's it for day 6. Make sure you take your supplements, okay? And it's all about preventive health care. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.